What's good, YouTube? I'm the BowTie Fragrance Guy on the channel where we talk about fragrances, style, grooming, looking good and smelling great. If you're into that, make sure you hit subscribe. Don't forget to enable notifications by hitting that bell icon as well, so anytime a new video is uploaded on YouTube, you get notified. On today's video, guys, I'm going to be continuing on with my series, The Only 5 Fragrances a Man Needs for the Rest of His Life. And today we're going to be focusing on the brand of Boadicea, the Victorious. For those of you that are new to the channel, what this series is about is basically I talk about the only 5 fragrances a man will need for the rest of his life, but we're focused on one brand. So it's kind of like, in a way, the top 5 fragrances from each brand. There's a playlist. If you have not seen the others, I'll make sure you check out the playlist so you can catch the other installments of this particular segment that I'm doing. But today we're focusing again on one of my favorite brands, honestly, and that's Boadicea the Victorious. So I'm going to run the intro, and when we come back, we'll get into it. If you want to see what made the list, you know the routine, keep it locked right here. Let's make it happen. Yes, sir.
The BowTie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. We're going to jump into this video. Always remember, guys, I try to link as many of these fragrances as I can find to the video. So if you're interested in something, just click on products, through YouTube shopping, and you can check these out. So guys, this first fragrance, first I have to do one honorable mention. This list was really, really difficult for me to curate. And this first one is an honorable mention because you can't find it anywhere. And I mean anywhere. It is honestly my top 2 fragrances from the entire house, but you cannot find this fragrance anywhere. I'm talking about from the Zodiac collection. This is Mokous. Mokous. This is lavender, black pepper, orris root, caramel, tonka bean, vanilla, sandalwood. Just, my gosh. This is good, guys. I mean, I haven't smelled anything like it. I am a gourmand fragrance lover through and through, and this has gourmand tendencies, but it's so different from anything I've ever smelled. Yes, there are sweet things, sweet notes here. There's caramel, there's tonka, there's vanilla, there's creaminess of sandalwood, but this is the perfect contrast that you'll get in this fragrance because the orris root here is really earthy. It's really earthy. It's really, I would use the word dirty. So you get that combined with the spiciness of the black pepper. And then in the middle to kind of neutralize and bring everything together, you have the note of lavender. Just a phenomenal fragrance. And for me to be where I am in my fragrance journey and to have smelled as many fragrances as I've smelled so far, and still to be able to come across a scent profile as unique as this one, that gives me everything I want in a fragrance. I don't really have any other words for it. Unfortunately, again, it's discontinued and you cannot find this anywhere. That's the unfortunate part. So that's why I have it as kind of an honorable mention here, because I know that it's virtually impossible to find it. But if some way, somehow, the stars align and you're able to get your nose on this, you understand what I'm talking about. From the brand of Boadicea the Victorious, of course, the Zodiac collection, Mokous, one of my favorite fragrances. If I were putting these in order, which I'm not, this would have been in 5th place because this is the one, although I love it as much as I do, there were probably about 4 of the fragrances that I literally went back and forth for about 15 minutes trying to figure out if this was going to be the last one for the 5 for life. And this one out. I can't do a top 5 Boadicea without this one. It just came down to that. Green sapphire. Green sapphire. Violet leaves, raspberry, pine, cedar, saffron. Wow, man. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say about this one. Again, this fragrance is one that when you initially smell this, this is not, I repeat, this is not, I would say for the average fragrance wearer, this is probably not a scent profile. If this was in Macy's or Dillard's, you wouldn't smell this and say, oh, I want that. This is one you have to wear. You have to wear. The wearing experience is so good. And apparently, it smells good on my skin to other people, because I've gotten a lot of compliments over the course of time wearing this fragrance. It's just good. It's just good. There's this very green forestry kind of aspect to it. Of course, that's coming from that pine, the cedar wood here. So it's very woody, a super masculine scent profile, honestly. The raspberry here is perfect because it's not a sweet note. It's not a sweet fruit note. Like, it's more of a bitterness that kind of, just in my opinion, just pairs perfectly with this kind of green, outdoorsy, kind of element that you get from this fragrance. So again, very woody, very masculine, very green. And again, the saffron here just comes and adds that pinch of spice to it. That's just perfect for the overall, kind of rounds out that scent profile perfectly, in my opinion. So guys, check this one out. It's just masterfully done. I can't say enough good things about these 5 fragrances. Well, 6 really, that I'm going to talk about on this list. Stellar, Green Sapphire. All right, this next one is one of the bottles that I hate the most, but one of the fragrances, obviously, that I love the most. Another one from the Zodiac collection, Aurica. Look at this juice color, man. Beautiful golden brown, almost ambery colored juice. But this is pineapple, marigold, vetiver, sandalwood, and amber. Wow. Gosh, I'm blown away every time I smell this fragrance. The pineapple in this is an overly ripe pineapple. Overly ripe pineapple, almost to the point, it's so ripe to the point, right before it goes bad and it's probably not edible anymore, is that ripe. That's what you get in this. There are some other citrus notes here. I think mandarin orange is actually a part of this note breakdown. There's a little bit of Cambodian oud in this as well, but it's very faint in the background, but you do pick it up. Well, my nose picks it up. And again, this comes off almost fresh, fruity, and tropical, but it has so much body and so much base to it. It's an amazing fragrance. It is extremely sexy, and that's why it made the list. It just has so much versatility. And again, when you talk about something that smells phenomenal, this smells absolutely phenomenal, man. And again, this was one that, well, the good thing I would say is this is one that you can still kind of find. Again, just look at the color of that juice, man. I'm just saying. Beautiful stuff here, man. Beautiful, beautiful. When it dries down, the fruity aspects move to the background and forward steps, creamy sandalwood and beautiful amber. It's good, man. This is so good. Aurica. Check it out. This next fragrance, guys, we're going back to the Sapphire collection. To me, this is one of the most slept on boadiceathevictorious fragrances in the entire range. Amber Sapphire. Amber Sapphire. This is rum, cinnamon, oud, amber, and tonka bean. I don't really have words for this one. You guys know, or you should know at this point, that I love amber. My favorite note, although it's actually an accord, it's made of different things, is continued upon the fragrance. But it's one of my favorite notes in fragrances, and this is in my top 5 amber fragrances easily. And that's saying something, because I have some of the best. I have Amber Absolute from Tom Ford. I have Ombre Aria from Parfums Roma. I mean, I have some amazing amber fragrances in my collection. This is in the top 5. This stuff is a home run. Wow. Wow is all I can say when I smell this fragrance. This is one I actually purchased. This one, yeah, full retail. I think I was in Neiman Marcus. And it was probably about $800, like right over $800. Yeah, I purchased it, full retail when I got it, because it blew me away when I smelled it. In addition to that beautiful amber, you guys know as far as spices are concerned, I love cinnamon. I just think cinnamon and amber work so well together. You have cinnamon, amber here, and a little bit of oud, and that beautiful, beautiful boozy rum accord in the opening is really what, you know, kind of push this scent profile over the top for me. When I talk about this and kind of making distinctions between the different amber fragrances I have in my collection that I love, this is up there. Amber Sapphire. It's good. Next fragrance up. Definitely couldn't do this without this fragrance. Back to the Zodiac collection, Valiant. Valiant. Ylang Ylang, Orange Blossom, Vanilla Tonka, and Sandalwood. This is literally one of the best fragrances I have ever smelled. One of the best fragrances I've ever smelled. It's hard to envision. I know there's some people out there, but it's hard to envision someone just smelling this and not thinking it smells great. And honestly, that may seem like it's not saying a lot, but it's saying a lot because we have so many people in this world that have so many different opinions and things of that nature. Fragrance is a very subjective thing, obviously, but I just find it hard to believe that someone could put their nose on this fragrance, this juice, and not at least think it smells good. May not be their thing, but not think it smells good. Beautiful honey-like, banana-like ylang ylang note in the opening. There's some other florals here as well. I think jasmine is in this composition, but it's very floral and sweet in the opening, and it's kind of creamy. That orange blossom, again, I've told you guys before, part of that orange tree, and orange blossom has a slightly sweet creaminess to it. So you get that in abundance with the other florals in the opening, and then when it dries down, it just gets creamy and good. Again, orange creamsicle. That's the best way to describe this fragrance. The best way to describe this fragrance, that orange kind of accord, and you know, with the citruses and the orange note, the mandarin orange and all that kind of stuff with the florals in the opening, then that creamy vanilla tonka sandalwood dry down. Home run. This stuff is so good to me. Oh my goodness, just do it. Just stop and do it. I just gotta, just do it, man. Just do it. It's amazing. Valiant. It's amazing. Guys, and the last fragrance that any man needs for the rest of his life from Boadicea the Victorious, you already know this one is coming. If you've been following my channel, this is still one of my favorite fragrances in my entire collection. Blue Sapphire. Blue Sapphire. This is it right here, man. Chamomile, lemon, rose, oud, and patchouli. Wow, this is good. This is good. When you almost start singing, it's good. All right? And that's this fragrance in a nutshell, man. Beautiful lemon. Beautiful lemon. The lemon here is, again, I've heard many people describe it as like a candied lemon note. And that is what you get here. You get a candy-like lemon experience. And I think this really, you have marigold here, and you also have chamomile. Chamomile, contingent upon how it's used or what variety is used, has many different facets, from herbal kind of facets. In this particular facet, it gives off a kind of sweet, almost fruitiness that you're gonna get from the chamomile here, and that pairs perfectly with that marigold and of course the note of lemon. That's where that kind of candied lemon experience comes from in the opening of this fragrance. Again, it dries down. You have that traditional kind of rose oud. It's a traditional combination, but it does not smell traditional in this fragrance. And I think that is what does it for me as it pertains to why this stands out so much for me with, you know, in regards to any other or comparison to any other rose oud fragrance that I have in my collection. I love it, man. Just check it out if you can. It's Blue Sapphire. Check it out. But that is it, guys. That is my time. I hope you enjoyed this video today as I gave you the only 5 fragrances a man needs for the rest of his life from the brand of Boadicea the Victorious. What are your thoughts on the list? What are some fragrances that you would have in your 5 for life from Boadicea the Victorious? I would love to hear from you down in the comment section. Now, as always, I sincerely appreciate you guys' time and your attention to these videos. You don't have to watch what you do, and I sincerely appreciate that. Now, don't forget to take a few moments to what? Like, comment, and subscribe. Please make sure you're sharing these videos out to some other folks out there that you think could use the information or just find it entertaining. I'll take it either way. As always, guys, you know what your boy does. I'll catch you where? On the flip side. Peace.